Okay, so for number 11 from 10.4, we have a tower. And on this tower is a roof, and they're saying the roof is a square pyramid. And so it's going to look something like this, where you have a tower and then you have a roof that is a square pyramid. And it says how much construction material or how much roofing material you're going to need. Well, if you think about it, the roof is the lateral part of the square pyramid. It is not the base. And so when we think about it, we need to just think about the lateral area. And if you remember, our surface area is the base plus 1/2 times the perimeter times the lateral height. And so we're just looking at 1/2 the perimeter times the lateral height to find the lateral area. So those are the things that we need. We need the perimeter. So it says the roof, it has side length 10. So these are all 10. So when we look at the lateral area of this, it's just going to be 1/2 times, well, a square with side length 10 is going to be 40. And then we need the lateral height, but the lateral height isn't given to you. Instead, you're given the actual height of the pyramid. And so the height of the pyramid is 6. And so the height of the pyramid here is 6. And then the side is 10. And so this length right here is going to be 5. And so you have this right triangle that is half the side length, also the apothem, the height, and then the lateral height is just going to be the hypotenuse of this triangle, which turns out to just be the square root of 61, because you get 6 squared plus 25 squared, or 5 squared, I mean, equals L squared. And so 61 equals L squared, so it just turns out to be square root of 61. So your answer just turns out to be 20 times the square root of 61. Square root of 61 is a little bit less than 8. When you multiply this out on your calculator, because it said round to the nearest whole foot, you get 156 square feet. All right, for number 25, you're given a, this time your pyramid, but it's not a square pyramid. It is a hexagonal pyramid. And so it looks something like this, where you've got 6 sides. The sides are all length 8. It's a regular hexagon on the base. And then the lateral edge is going to be 13. Their lateral height is going to be 13, and that's given to you. So it says find the surface area of this. So the surface area is going to be the area of the base. Note there's only one base, plus 1/2 the perimeter times the lateral height. So what do we need to know? We need to know the area of the base, which we don't know right offhand. We need to know the perimeter of the base, which is easy to find because you've got 6 sides, because it's a hexagon, times 8, so that's 48. The lateral height also given to you is 13. So what this problem comes down to is finding out what the area of the base is. Well, the base is a regular hexagon. If you remember, we had a nice formula for the area of a regular hexagon, and that was 3 sides squared root 3 over 2. If you forgot that, remember you could do in a regular hexagon, you can either use your apothem formula, or you could remember that a regular hexagon is just made up of 6 equilateral triangles. So you do the equilateral triangle formula times 6. Whatever one of those you want to use, you can use. There's a lot of ways to do it. And so we're going to use this formula though. So side squared is 8. So that's going to give you 3 times 64 root 3 over 2. So this is your answer. You just need to type that into your calculator. It says find to the nearest whole number. And so the correct answer, once you type that into your calculator, would be 478.